remains of Edith Finch. So I have played this before earlier, but I just wanted to play it again. So I have got 8 out of 12 trophies. So I'm going to try and get the platinum in this stream, hopefully. Just gobble this guy up really quick. Nom nom nom. So I need to go up these stairs. I think. I can't see anything. Oh yeah, okay.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Let me in, bro. I've already got the trophy for that. Are you watching? I just gobbled that guy up.
I was still hungry. And across the water, we smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
I'm going into a bathroom. Am I gonna eat poop? Probably gonna go into a toilet, I can't lie. Is that an actual toilet? It is. Oh, you wanna smell poo-poo? Oh, what is this? Wait, is this the bathroom? Is this Molly's bedroom?
I got closer and closer.
It is. Is it? Yeah, it is.
All my stomach started growling.
You're more than one stomach, girl.
And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to be, and we both know I will be delicious.
Damn, bro. Okay, well that's how Molly died. So I need to go look around a lot of things.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
That is proper sad.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
I forgot how to get out. Oh, yeah. Wait, what? How do I
Being
get out?
inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Can I get out? Oops.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories.
Of course she didn't.
Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Right. This is one of my favourite rooms. This is Edie and Sven's room. This is one of my favourites, actually. I really like this room.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Well, until your mum boarded it off.
We got along, and it was a good place to hide from my mom. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
I mean...
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity. I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time. Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
It's not a mole man, that's Uncle Walter, bro. Oh,
Louis
Louis.
died a week before we left. but Edie had already started to memorialize him. Her room was like a museum.
Odin.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore in their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Damn, bro.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways. Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
This is where Gregory died. No, it's not.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom. Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones. There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book. Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Damn, okay. Milton.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Oh, this is one of my favourite rooms as well. This is Calvin and Sam's room. What? Right. I could be able to complete the game in this stream if you want to watch for that long. It might be about 2 hours. Maybe. I'm pretty far. I'm not too far in. But this is one of my favourite rooms. Calvin's death. It's sad, but it's one of the funniest. Like, it's not funny, but it's one of the strangest. It's kind of funny, kind of sad. Just watch. It's funny.
Any more than my mom did.
The only one I remember is the swing one.
Yep, it's this one. It's this one. This one's the swing one where he yeets himself off the swing. No, seriously, it is.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is the one where he absolutely launches himself into the ocean going, oh my god, wee!
I was gonna say, I recognise that name.
Oh my god, wee! Wee! I keep doing that!
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Yeah, he definitely made up his mind to fly, bro.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
And that's what killed him.
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up.
Sorry, I have to go off of it.
Then maybe he'd still be here.
But why?
But I doubt it.
My dad came in to ask me
I
something,
think he'd already made up
so I
his
had to
mind.
mute myself.
Oh wait, are you still watching the stream though?
Yeah, I'll come back
That's what I
early,
want to
so-
remember about my brother.
Yeah, I'm about to fly for a swing.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Damn, bro.
I feel like it's kind of like a bit like suicide.
When I
It
was
wasn't on
younger, I
purpose.
remember trying to do the
It wasn't on
exact same
purpose though.
thing.
It can't be suicide if it wasn't on purpose.
I feel like it would be on purpose at some point. Like,
After the
I don't know
funeral,
why I feel like that.
Edie
I
ripped
just
off
do.
Calvin's half of the room.
Even though it won.
Poor Calvin.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room
He
again.
launched into the ocean as well, which means it probably wouldn't, like... Unless it hit his head on the rocks, then he would have drowned.
Yeah, I mean, they did get his body, by the way. Smart.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies. Edie's father, Odin, built the original house. Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it. Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
I mean, yeah, she's famous. Why wouldn't they ask? Dumbass. This is her room.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star. I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Oh, this is my least favourite part of the game, actually. But you know what? I'll just do it.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at the local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I
Ruh-roh.
love your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent. She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Wait, have I already got this trophy? Oh, I have. Damn.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Coach rattled and grew still.
Oh!
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the Late Picture Show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Walter vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hookman, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
know the way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges grow. It wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was... At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. From Barbara, it was a dream come. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Ha 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 ha.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Are you still watching?
Yeah.
I guess now I know
What
why
am I
Mom
doing
didn't like
then?
me playing with the music box.
Go on the menu. I think it's slow.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
I'm walking around, that's all I know. So I can see.
funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
Dumbass.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
I really want to know where he went. Like, I really want to know. I don't think you ever get to find out, but I really want to. It's proper interesting. What?
I can search it.
Sure. It'll probably say that he never was found or something, or he went under mysterious
I wonder if that
circumstances.
comic was right about there being a key inside the music box near the basement.
I mean, it probably is right. Hold on, I'm just gonna find a guide on this other trophy. Have you searched it up? Me. Am I actually not going to the basement just yet? I've got an idea. I'm pretty sure to get this achievement there's something outside that I need to look at. I'm pretty sure anyway. I know, but I'm pretty sure there's something outside that I need to find. It gives me the achievement. Yeah?
Is that instead of spending the time doing investigation.
Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Persnickety, and in this video I'm going to show you how to get the trophy and one telescope. The first one's going to be right at the beginning of the game before you go into the house. By using L2 you can zoom your vision forward, and you're going to go up this little notch in the fence right here and zoom in, and you'll notice that some dialogue will appear. Now it's important to note, to trigger every peephole and telescope you need to make sure that that dialogue
Bollocks. Well, I don't know how to get back outside now.
You can teleport.
Don't think I can, love. Don't think I can.
I'll come up to your dad then.
I don't know how to get back outside, and I'm quite upset.
To your dad.
So sad. Try to make a new game. too far in. Though.
Yeah.
No, I'm too far in.
In order to get the first floor within the house, know that it works in the stairs, and to once again, you're also going to want to witness to get this trophy. There's going to be 3 doors. Story. I'm not going to force the last one. These holes to go, but before that, and this is where the first telescope is. So you'll notice this location here where you have Odin's statue. Instead of going backwards, go down right here, and you'll see this telescope. It's pretty hard to miss. And then just, of course, do the same thing. Use the telescope and zoom all the way in on the remains of that house in the middle of the water. The final 2 peepholes. You'll come to this location here with this little rickety bridge, and you'll see this little tower across the way, and it belongs to Milton. And so you're going to want to go inside that tower, of course, and complete Milton's story. But before you do that, of course, just use the peephole, and then there will be only 1 more to go. So just going to take this opportunity to say thank you guys for watching. I appreciate, if this video helped you out or anything like that, feel free to leave a comment letting me know. Feel free to like and subscribe, anything you want to do, polls to go. But before that, and this is where the first, and then just, of course, it should appear. If it doesn't, you got to make sure it does in order to trigger the collectible. And then you can just back out, and that will be the only telescope you need to find in the game. So, just going to take this, I'm going to do, this is a pretty mandatory, the trophy.
Okay, so I've only missed actually 1 peephole in this entire game, which is actually really annoying, but I'm just going to have to wait later in the story. So I kind of have to finish the game to get it again. That's annoying, but oh well. I'm still quite annoyed about it, but oh well. What other trophies do I need? Take a photo of the rabbit outside of Edith Finch National Park. Spin.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Maybe I do want a tetanus shot.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
No.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that. I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
No,
if there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive or live. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead
disgusting.
But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave. Well, I still can. I know it's out there somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there.
Are you still watching? Oh, yeah.
I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food.
It's so scary.
I don't mind if I'm having it left. Or a month.
This is another sad one.
Or a single week.
I don't like sad ones.
I'd be
They're
happy
sad.
if one
Just wait what happens, it's really sad. I never liked this one. Look at him, he's staring at the sun.
on my face.
Because that's sad.
Did you see it?
I didn't see a train.
Walter died.
Did you see the light of the train?
I can't believe my mom
Yeah.
never told me.
Yeah, exactly. He got hit by a train.
I don't like trains. They're scary.
I know.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
I went on a train once and I almost cried because I was scared.
Pussy. Sorry.
Go down it.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Is your
But if she never told me
stream slow? 'Cause I'm already down there.
No,
I can only
it's
imagine
like,
what else
it's
she was
just
hiding.
far, so sometimes you'll be like further on and you'll make
I
a
don't
comment
want to
about
make
it.
the same mistakes
And I'll
she
be like,
made.
huh? And then I'll
Very
get it like
soaking
2 minutes
still
later, that's what happened for me.
Oh,
So it's just a bit
Now that there's
slow.
only one of us
It's
left,
getting on my nerves.
or maybe two, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself. and found out what happened to everyone
And now I'm
else.
about to get hit by a train. No, I'm joking.
But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the
If
problem.
I did, that'd be funny, but I'm not.
I really believed so much in a family curse. We made it real.
Poor Walt.
I don't know if I should be doing
Walter.
Did he deserve it though? Is he like a bad person?
No, he was a good person.
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
He was under the house because his old. Do you remember Barbara?
Yeah.
But I thought
Yeah, that was his older sister. He got so traumatized that he wanted to run away from everything so that he didn't die. So he hid under the house for 30 years because he didn't want to see anyone because he was so upset about Barbara and he didn't want anyone else to die because he thought he was the reason. So he hid under the house and then he felt like it's been long enough, I need to go outside. And he went outside and he got hit by a train. And he loves trains.
I think the people.
I don't know if you saw, I was looking at the memorial thing, but there was trains on it and a train engineer cap. You're actually crying?
No, I'm laughing.
What? That isn't funny. You're a big meanie, actually. I don't forgive you for that.
And when you look at the house,
The thing is, I'm just laughing
that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness.
Like, oh, I'm going to go outside today. It's like saying that I'm going to touch grass.
And then the grass eats you.
That's my excuse when someone tells me to go touch grass. I'm just like,
What if the grass eats me? What if I get taken by a kidnapper? Mum, Uncle Fred's trying to touch me again. It's an excuse, go touch grass, but he's hiding in the grass, so he can touch my hand. Mum, I don't like Uncle Fred. Well, you have to deal with it. But he keeps poking my back with something. No, he's not doing anything wrong. Mum, what's that thing poking my back? Oh my.
I'll be back in a minute.
No, you what, you'll never come back.
I'll literally 5 minutes.
No, you what, you're never gonna come back.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house? It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault. Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery. I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide. Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
have I missed?
Nothing, I've just been looking at all the graves.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand.
I hate looking at graves, they make me sad.
But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
I'm gonna eat you.
Nice. Wait, December 19th? Oh my god, he died on my birthday. Well,
She lost two
December
older
19th
brothers,
and he died
just
on
like I
December
did.
19th.
I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Whoa. Whoa.
We never found Martin's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
I don't understand what you mean by that.
I'm looking for food.
Eat something then. I've barely eaten all day.
What?
I've barely eaten all day, I'm starving myself.
If she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Oh, we get to see Sam's room now. Real.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Hi. Hi. Do you know a mind-boggling fact?
Pardon?
Do you know a mind-boggling fact?
They were both pretty intense.
No, do you want to know a mind-boggling fact?
Okay.
You're my bestie, boo.
Oh, you're my bestie boo too.
Yay. Oh, it was a cowboy hat. Wow.
No, cowboy. Is it a bear?
What?
Oh, it's a bear. Oh, bears.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
It's a bear. A naked bear.
Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, he's dead.
Real.
Real. You're the only one watching, I feel sad.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of
Someone else
something.
was watching earlier, by the way.
I know, and they left.
I got bored of us. Because I was just not doing anything in the chat. I wasn't, like, giving them anything to yell at me about.
Fair enough.
You would
Dawn,
just
I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
like,
These memories are gonna last a while.
they were scary.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Smile, Dawn.
Why did that look like you?
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Yeah! Yes.
Can you buy me KFC?
No. You're not having KFC. Okay.
Okay.
There's a rabbit, apparently. Sorry, I'm pausing it. There's a rabbit somewhere.
Please just take the damn picture.
Hey,
Got it.
language.
This might be my first game that I ever platinum.
Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take
This
some
might be the
pictures,
first
okay?
game
Just
I
be
might
careful.
ever platinum.
The camera's older than you are.
It's a platinum trophy. It means when you get all the trophies, like achievements inside of a game, you get one massive trophy from completing it, and
You're
it's
right,
the best
Dad, it's starting to clear
trophy
up.
ever.
Still freezing though.
Okay.
It really is. It's one of the best things ever.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see.
Okay. It's like basically 100% completing the game.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Hey!
That's a keeper. Hold still while I take a picture of you.
Well,
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Don, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
Oh. I want to photograph your gap, bro.
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip.
Yeah, Calvin died, imagine.
Your grandpa's Fen taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time.
Dad!
Good eyes, Don. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad,
Let me get behind you.
do I have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you need to be strong. Great shot, Don!
I wanted to say it.
I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that, okay?
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
so...
normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Whoa. Whoa.
What?
Camera's getting a bit mean.
What do you
All
mean?
these stories, that's the one I wish
Are you
most
still
of
watching?
my mom had told me.
Yeah, I am, don't worry.
What just happened then?
As I said, it's delayed.
Yeah, but what?
But it's delayed.
Yeah.
So I don't know what you mean by what just happened.
Well, what did you just see that happened?
I just saw like a cliff thing, and that's all I saw.
Yep.
I don't know why.
Dude got Sam got yeeted off a cliff.
Yeah, that's what I saw. I saw like a cliff, and that's all.
Yeah, and a guy falling off of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's normal for me, though. I see that kind of stuff every day.
I almost fell off Ilkley Moor.
You almost fell off with Ilkley Moor?
Yeah. Do you know them big white cliffs?
Nope.
After Sam died,
Yeah.
my mom and Edie got really close. They both lost a lot.
Ah, that's scary. It's scary. What did I just find? Oh my god. Don't worry, I'm still watching. I'm just also doing this.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
No, get out of the way. Get out. Oh. Oh my god, it's a duck.
Where?
It's the duck, frog duck.
What are you watching, bro? Oh yeah, this.
Hand over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie. Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw. What his world was like.
Can't remember if I already got this trophy or not. I probably did. I think I did. I must have done, because, yeah, I did.
Reminded me so much of Calvin.
Oh.
Lost in his imagination.
You idiot.
Oh, it's so black. You're so cute. Oh,
I know how silly it sounds. But I worried about a baby being too happy. But I could feel him slip away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
I wish you could have told us about the world he saw. There's so much I don't understand about Gregory. About everything. But I know what happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy. But you want him to be happy too.
The baby drowns.
Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
It's not funny.
It's like, why is it so small? I have experience and stuff like that.
What, you died at 1 year old?
No, I drowned.
Did you?
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet... A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. My father made them come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met me.
What?
We don't need a stepmom, we're raised that.
Hi.
Husband and wife. Make it right.
Hi. I'm Zeke.
What?
I'm Zeke.
Why?
Because I'm Zeke.
Good.
Yeah.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him
Looking,
to come
yeah,
here.
that's what I am.
But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Huh?
I said I know I'm good looking. Nothing. Shut up! I don't know how, but alright. Hello. 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 Hi. Hi.
The wind picked up, and
Hi.
he disappeared and quickly went. But all the humans did
You're
that day was go
flying
inside
a
the tent.
jellyfish. Is that meant to be a kite? Because it looks like a jellyfish.
It's a kite.
Are you sure?
Yeah. This is another funny
Rain came
death.
down in buckets then, but no one seemed to thought nature might destroy the tent or
So you won't get mad at me for that?
No, I won't, because I laughed. The guy literally gets killed by an umbrella. Nah, I promise you, it's true.
What if I'm the umbrella?
You probably were.
close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, make the music louder.
Of course he did the party animal. There we go.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't.
See?
Until we found you.
That's so sad. Why were you flying a jellyfish in the first place?
It's called a
If I
kite.
was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
It looks like a jellyfish. Why was he flying it though?
Because he didn't want to be at that wedding.
Oh, real?
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
Finally someone that doesn't call
At
it
the time, it was as far away as she could get.
an attic. There's a fly in my room and I'm mad.
She spent a summer
How
building
cute is
houses
it
in
on a scale of 1
Calcutta,
to
where she
10?
met my dad, Sanjay. My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born.
I bet you're jealous of it.
What?
When my
I
dad
bet that
died,
you're
I
jealous
don't
of the
think he
fly.
ever knew where else to go.
Yeah.
I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Well, flies are
The
so
house had to be
cute,
a
to
little
be
bigger,
honest.
but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal. But it didn't last.
Oh, did it?
Did what? My mother?
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
I did the pond.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
He was only 11 as well.
No!
Oh, what?
You shouldn't be dying at 11.
About 3 people in this family died at 11. I swear to God. Right. So, around like 11. So, Gus died at 13. Barbara died at 16. Molly died at 10. Gregory died at 1. Milton died, went missing at 11. And Calvin went missing, and Calvin died at 11 as well. I'm done.
11's just the end where everyone plays.
Yeah, I know.
So are we just gonna like die soon? Like, I think you're 12, aren't you?
Yeah.
So you're safe, but like, I'm gonna die. Oh no.
Well, I didn't die at 11, so...
Who knows? Maybe you're the lucky one.
Me?
Yeah,
I'm
maybe
part of the
just, like,
Finch family. I'm part of the Finch family. I don't know what you're on about. My last name is definitely Finch.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
I swear if you actually doxed my real name.
My friend got doxed like properly.
Wait, what? On what?
On Instagram, my friend had one of her online friends. One of her online friends put her address.
Why?
In her bio.
Did anyone actually go to her house though?
No, she was safe.
Yeah.
But she cried a bit.
What?
She cried a bit though.
I was 4
I'm not surprised.
disappeared.
I'd cry if someone doxed me.
I won't cry. I'd just grab a Nerf gun and shove it up their ass.
Well, I cry over everything, so I mean...
Well, if I called you a poo-poo pee-pee head right now, would you cry?
Mom spent months searching for my brother.
Poo-poo, you're a poo-poo pee-pee head.
Whatever Milton had found in the house.
Yeah, you're a big poo-poo pee-pee head. How would you feel?
If I, like...
What? How would you feel if I called you the biggest poo-poo pee-pee head ever?
Do you think that if you change your last
Mom
name to
definitely
Finch,
blamed
you'd
Edith,
die at 13?
I think
I hope so.
blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery. Everyone always told me to stay out of Lewis's
I got
room,
it.
except Lewis.
I got the stupid thingy, the trophy. I've got one trophy left now, and it's to take both paths to the house, and then I've actually got the platinum trophy. I'm genuinely not lying. So I have to actually complete the game first, and then we're good. We are actually good. Oh, I just need to do something first then.
Are you sure?
Yes. I'm staying here, I just need to check something on my phone. How long have I been streaming for? An hour and 9 minutes. This is one of my least favorites as well. This one's really long.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander. I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more. I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination, so he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on. In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a beautiful prince. The prince was on his own quest for radiant rainbows. He followed the sound of his electric sitar. His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon.
Yeah.
Even then, his logic remained sound.
Nice.
He knew the world was all in his imagination. But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king. For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him. We began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker. He began to despise the man with a royal contempt. I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Are you still watching the stream?
The palace would be packed with his companions.
Nice. I should be getting the platinum soon, so yeah.
By the way, I am half watching in the way that like playing against
wise Calico who'd insisted on.
But I'll tell you when the platinum. I'm about to get the platinum trophy because that's when you need to watch.
Pardon?
I'll tell you when I'm about to get the platinum because that's something you need to watch. That's the entire reason I played the game. I need the platinum as well. It's going to be my first ever platinum trophy.
His prince waited, holding his crown.
This death is sad as well. This one's not funny, this one's sad.
There was only one thing left to do.
Do you know how he died? He got so lost in his imagination while he was going down to be crowned king.
Then down his head.
You see how there's a guillotine right in front of me? Basically, when he kneels down right here, he's about to kneel down to get the crown. In real life, he's kneeling down onto the fish deheader, and he accidentally chops his own head off in real life.
The rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
I don't like that. I mean, I like gruesome stuff, but when it's a child,
He wasn't a
My
child.
brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
He was 22.
Oh, that's better then.
Still soft though.
Oh.
He was so proud of being Indian. I think for him, it was a way to be
Why don't you
something
make
other
him not
than
die?
just a Finch.
Can't do that. The game's almost finished now though. Which
Go
one?
finish and
No, I need the platinum. Where am I going? Oh, down here, okay. Have I even gone the right way? I have a feeling I haven't. I knew I hadn't. Another room up there. Why am I so blind? And to be fair, I don't know how to get up, so... Oh, I need to go back in here. Ah. No, that's why. There's an escape right here.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left. My mom ended up leaving everything behind. What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner. But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night. That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not...
Yeah?
Edith, you're excused.
Jake!
Yeah.
What's the next death?
There isn't a next death, except for Edie. Oh wait, no, there are more deaths actually.
the power had been shut off that morning.
There's 3 more deaths.
Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom said the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your story. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out.
That's the old house.
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life.
Never thought I'd go back to it.
But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around. I started seeing things. Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the band came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot.
We're nearly at the end of the game.
We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot.
This is where her mum dies.
She got better for a while. And then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
And I complete the game. Right, but now I haven't got the stupid thingy yet. Platinum. What I do need to do is I need to wait for the credits to end. First of all, which I'm not happy about. But I guess I'll just wait for them to end. Even though I really don't want to. Right, now I can get the platinum. Are you ready?
Yes.
You have to pay full attention now. I'm sorry, but you do.
Watching.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Right, this is where I get the platinum, actually. So I need to go down here, I need to do a few things, and then I need to go down a certain path, and I should get the platinum. Otherwise, I just literally just need to do the other path, because there's two paths, but I've already taken one of them, so I need to do it again.
I'm really hungry.
I'm sad.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
This is where I should get the platinum
It's my
now.
brother Lewis's funeral.
I think I'm still streaming now. Yeah, I am.
In her will, my mother left me a key but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Come on. Platinum, 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 platinum. I need that piece of dialogue and then it's done. Please.
The truth is,
Come on.
even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
Come on.
But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Come on, I need the platinum. Please, I need this.
The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably
Come on!
silent.
Come on, all roads!
As if
Yes!
they're about
Yes,
to
yes,
see
yes, yes!
something
Platinum,
they
platinum!
never do.
Yes! Yes! Let's go! Oh my god! I am so happy right now. Right, I'm ending the stream.